What strikes me as interesting being in this state park is it was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps back during the Depression. That's kind of ancient history for us. Although I do remember, now this goes back to, I don't know, 1982. I was about 12 years old growing up in Long Island, New York. And there was a neighbor who lived down the street. We called him Old Man Shay. And yeah, he was crazy old. But as a little kid, I remember having a conversation with him. He described his time in the Civilian Conservation Corps. And it kind of stuck with me. God, and this is what, 30 years later, 40 years later almost. You know, like I'm kind of amazed at that. You know, history at one point can be dead, and yet at another point, one generation transmitting to the other. That kind of oral history. I think it's something we kind of forget about. Kind of interesting, and I almost bet we have a lot of viewers. Some of y'all grandparents or great-grandparents might have been part of the Civilian Conservation Corps. Essentially, there weren't any jobs during the Depression, so they came up with this program to kind of put people to work, building parks, conserving national resources. And this is one of the parks built by the CCC. And I almost bet in all of our communities, you don't have to look too far, but you'll find parks that have their history, origin, or even just some work done by those young men during the Depression, kind of working hard for not a lot of money. I think they got something like $30 a week, and 25 of those dollars went back to support their families. And you're talking back-breaking work. I mean, the trail crews today, God bless them, they work their butts off. I can only imagine all the work the CCC did, because you'll see still a lot of bridges and buildings and stonework. I'm looking at the time about now, and I'm realizing with all the back and forths I've been going to, set up video shots and shooting video, I've eaten up a lot of time. It's almost 7 p.m. So I'm going to stop filming at this point and kind of increase my pace, get back to my campsite, and get camp set up for the night. This is where I'm going to be sleeping tonight. And I got over here, I guess a place to hang food, but I brought a canister. So it's kind of offending my sense of aesthetics. I'm going to think of a solution. Oh yeah, that looks so much better now. What I got here is a backpacker's pantry pad thai with chicken. Haven't had it before, so we will see. Looks good. Not quite like a Thai restaurant, but pretty darn good. Got a nice little campfire going. This is I think I like this park quite a bit. It's a little strange though. There's plenty of hiking trails, but I don't think it was quite designed for backpacking. It's more like car camping and then you go hiking. But what I did was I'm kind of using this as a shakedown, and first real backpacking experience. So I got my car close by in case I need to evacuate, but I think I'm good. Testing out my gear, the tent, the backpack, the sleeping bag, and we'll see how it goes. All right, I'll see you tomorrow morning. All right, let's get some breakfast going.
All right, we're gonna have to wait 15 minutes. What we got here is Backpacker's Pantry Rocky Mountain Scramble. It's got eggs, potatoes, and cheddar. So, just from the outside, it looked pretty good. And then I got coffee. I'm using these little Maxims. It's got the creamer and sugar already mixed in. So gonna have to wait a little while for the... All right, let's see how this came out. Oh, looks good. So it's scrambled eggs, cheese, and potatoes. Not bad. Good breakfast, I think.
Well, here we go.
right, all packed up. Kind of important when you do leave a campsite, a stealth site, that you leave it in better condition than when you found it. But I'm all packed up. I'm going to start my hike out to go home. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. And thanks for coming along. God bless.